Hey, Spuddies, Potato McWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Galactic Civilizations. We're currently in a war with the Arcean Republic, and I would say the war is going exceptionally well. We've already conquered 1, 2, 3 planets. Actually, it looks like they conquered back a planet. I'm going to quickly detour to retake Shabarrel with one of my battle fleets. I do have another battle fleet making its way in here. These guys have got pretty good invasion score. It'll take us a while to conquer all these planets, but we will be able to manage it. Generally, I would say the war is going fantastically, and we may follow up by taking out the Iconian Empire and the Festron Hunt. I think we're in like a really damn good position. Our production is insane. We have a massive empire. We've got tons of resources, and tons of resource potential too. So I'm kind of excited to see what we can do as we fill out our empire. There's a couple of things I wanted to do. I did want to get another information hub because it's going to be another 33% influence growth, and that will super pump our capital's influence. So like my capital has 2,000 influence and it's making 2,200 influence growth per month. So in the, I don't know how many turns I've played 105 turns, and this will now double its influence in 10 turns. So when you focus on influence, you can do some crazy stuff. We're not focusing on it. And influence is this sort of bubble surrounding my system. So if I really hardcore focus on that influence, it will give me sector ownership score, and it'll also put pressure on people, and it'll just make it so that I am really well defended. I think it's a good idea to focus. Well, I wouldn't say I'm focusing the capital on influence, but I'm definitely making the capital make influence. It looks like my probes have explored the galaxy, so I think the thing to do is to disband. Decommission. I'm going to start decommissioning my probes because they've served their purpose, and now they will just use up upkeep. They have a very small amount of maintenance. It's like 0 credits. It's probably like 0.1 credits or whatever. But they've completed their mission. They have probed the galaxy. We have discovered enough around the world, and they are surplus to requirement. Okay. Looks like a total loss for our enemies. We will take that quick battle, and we're getting money from our treasure hunts. It's really good to refill our coffers. They want me to declare war on the Manti cluster. I do not want to go to war with anyone else right now. I'm in the middle of a war. 10% missile attack is gained. Shield regeneration would be good. I'm focusing on defensive techs to keep my ships alive, and I'm also focusing on taking out the star bases. All right, we want to get the siege of Archaea going. Oh, you guys made a shipyard. We'll have to blow that up because they're making little crappy units. It's fine. So capital world might be good for us to build this control building. Oh, that's a colony unique population improvement, so probably better off to put it near the capital. We could build a shadow temple. Maintenance, diplomatic capital income, plus approval. Pollution is really high in here. Approval is pretty good. We could probably justify an approval improvement eventually. The starport, we want to put stuff adjacent to it if we can. Ideally stuff that boosts military. So like this prison wouldn't be bad. The bureaucratic office could be quite good too. We'd have to move the industrial center, I think. Do we want to build a manufacturing capital? I don't think we build a manufacturing capital here. While it is good, it's not our goal. A trade network wouldn't be terrible. Aid research. Well, I think we're quite happy with the way this planet is going at its current status. We don't have a lot of crime on this world. In fact, we have so little crime that the crime figure just doesn't actually show up. So Iconia is building things. We could go for more asteroid miners. There are some asteroid fields we have yet to sort of take control of. I think something I would maybe like is a siege ship or two. So I think I'm going to spam out a few siege ships, like 5 of them. And they can probably pretty easily attach. Well, let me have a look. What are siege ships made of? That's the real question here. So let's start a new design, right? I want to design a siege ship. Cancel, sorry. No, I want to use the siege ship as a base. So it's got a siege module on it. Interesting. Can you so if I take the siege module off, where was that? Huh. So this is a, what is this? This is a construction cost, combat rating, conquest rating. So it's getting its conquest rating from the siege module, but I don't see where the siege module comes from. And what I would really like, this thing has a lot of hit points, so I think I would like to make this harder to kill. So I feel like hull support is a good one. Relatively cheap. 24 production ain't that cheap. Let me see here. So regular siege ships cost 54. If I add 2 hull supports, I basically double the health of the ship. Integrity cloud, probe module, targeting computer. It would be good to get armor rating and shields. Ideally shields that don't cost Illyrium. So I'll put a barrier field on there and a titanium plating. So now the ship is quite a bit tankier. Then I guess the thing to do is to give it like missiles. These cost antimatter. Let's just go for the basic phoenixes, I think. Wait, where'd the siege module go? What if I take off all modules? Where is my siege module? Oh, okay. Let me explore this thing again. If I put anything else on, okay. Oh, it deleted it. Huh. Okay, so interesting. There is something about this siege ship that when I place literally anything on it, and then if I take it off, oh, it just, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I'm having, you know, normally I have this stuff figured out. So like, let's say I add a whole bunch of lasers. I click and I want to remove a laser. Okay, the siege module stayed on this time. How odd. Huh. So what if I were to make a siege ship that was also a transport ship? It's a lot of conquest rating. What if I add attack? Interesting. So we could make a giga siege ship by adding a transport module to it. Okay, I'm kind of liking this pathway that we're on. I'll give it like a hull support. That'll give it some hit points. I'll give it another hull support. Let's give it a little bit more hit points. And then I'll add like, I don't know, titanium plating, a little bit of armor, a little bit of shield. And so now we got a thing with like huge siege rating and enough defenses to theoretically survive a salvo from an enemy ship because it's got that little bit of armor, it's got that little bit of shield strength, it's got that little bit of hull support. It's got something going on here. Let's call this the World Ender. All right. We got the World Ender, which is our invasion ship. And we will be building some World Enders, although we do need more population. So maybe I should cancel all these packets. So if we compare a packet, right? 12 invasion strength, World Ender 52 versus the transport, which is 40. So it's just a slightly more efficient transport ship. Okay, Zhang 1 is ready to go. I think we could get away with a couple of World Enders here too to start the invasion fleets. We just need a little bit more invasion power. I kind of underbuilt invasion power. So we're attacking the planet of Shaber 1 with a fairly standard invasion fleet. We've got a transport. Looks like a month remaining. 10% shield strength has been improved. There's 10% soldiering, so we'll be better at invading worlds. Now I would like you to come invade some of these minor planets. I've got my main battle fleet. Well, I say main battle fleet. It's one of my battle fleets over here. And our goal is to take out these enemy shipyards. If we take out their production, they cannot defend themselves. Archaea will take 2 months to invade with this fleet. Excellent. And otherwise, we're just continuing to feed production into Alva 1, for example. This is an amazing manufacturing world now. We definitely want to upgrade the manufacturing again. We're getting like 17.9% manufacturing here. That's insane. Pollution has also gone wild in this planet. But like, if you look at the manufacturing districts, we're getting over 141% manufacturing boost, which is, you know, pretty damn good. And that's even on top of the fact that these guys hate our culture, which is interesting. The problem is the mineral input on this planet is only +6. So it'd be kind of cool if we could do more. If we could turn this into like an actual world. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. They want to do a trade deal, kinetic discharge miniaturization. Nah, I'm not trading a single tech for a whole bunch of stuff. So we can enhance the structural tech. Yeah, we'll take the artifact that enhances a fleet. 10% hit points to the targeted fleet. I'm going to give that to my sort of quote-unquote main battle fleet, these guys. It's a whole bunch of cruisers. They got 357 health. All right, we got ourselves a World Ender over here. Now we want this World Ender to meet up with this Ka fleet. So we'll kind of move it in that direction. We'll just move it this way generally. Hopefully it doesn't get intercepted by anything scary. I would also like to come over to this Alva shipyard and start producing modules. I'm going to cancel the supply ship. Boom. I got another World Ender here. Doesn't really fit into any of my fleets. I've got one. Maybe it would fit into this survey fleet up here. Maybe. Why not, right? We've got an invader nearby, probably going to Aegina. We would definitely like, I think part of the organization I should do in future is to get like constructors, building military starbases around planets that I would like to protect. Like I need a military starbase over here, and I need a military starbase over here, for sure. So constructors would be good, as would population growth in general. I have no pop I can launch into orbit. That's fine. We also got bigger fleet, seems good. That's going to be a one-turn tech. I'll come down to Zhang. Let's make some pop. Wow, these pops are so expensive. 120 production. This thing makes 41 per turn. I guess that's not that much. 6 turns feels like a lot. What do we need? We need 7 pops, so that's 4 5, 6, 7. So let's fill this city. It's about time that we fill this city with population. Before we do that, let's upgrade our manufacturing at least one level, because that's worth at like 9% manufacturing. So that'll speed this whole thing up. We could even pay to get this done faster. 750 credits to 1 turn it. Oh, it's done. Perfect. Speaking of which, let's make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make a whole bunch of supply ships to feed those population faster. 2 free slum improvements. Or let's just get more equality awareness. That seems totally reasonable to me. Supply ships still feeding the capital because we want to manufacture that population. Eventually I want to fill this world with people too. Probably a good move. Oh hey, we found some caverns that we could build a prison on. That seems quite good. A little bit of ship manufacturing we'll get from that. We'll put it into the queue. Lowers crime, yada yada yada. The bureaucratic office would give me +1 level to military, so I'm going to go ahead and grab engineered landslide over here so that we can put a bureaucratic office on this tile and get another +1 to this starport. The bureaucratic office is technically a population improvement, so I'll probably build a housing district here to boost it. It's kind of stuff that we're working on. We're trying to build up our planets into the super late game Uber production. Okay, cool. We're going to take on this shipyard plus a conveyor. Let's go ahead and quick battle that. And then you've got enough moves left, but you can't really invade a planet. You can kill the defenders of the planets, which will lower their happiness, which should lower the output of these planets, which is not perfect, but it gets us a step closer. There's +16 logistics, amazing. Beam weapon power up creep. Now, they used a ranged attack. You don't have to directly attack people. You can use sort of these ranged beam attacks. Not every fleet has it. But most fleets tend to have a weapon they can fire at range. So let's go ahead and blast you. Quick battle that. We have taken their capital, Arcean. It's a class 29 amazing world. Let's go hit hammer. The population is rebelling already, so this should be a fairly easy invasion. In fact, the invasion is done. There were basically no resistance to us. So yeah, we're really hammering home like the taking over of this galaxy. And we're going to be able to set up so many more governor worlds soon. I'm kind of excited about that. +10 loyalty on my governor. Awesome. Always happy to make my governors happier. This fleet is going to head over to Ain 2 to defeat the defenders here. I think most people in the galaxy should be like shaking in their boots at what I've just done to most of the galaxy, like just obliterating the Arcean Empire to an insane degree. Most powerful civilization. I'm at the top of that. That's awesome. +10% beam attack. That's amazing. Maximum size of fleets would be good. Ooh, kinetic weapon. Intelligence of citizens. There you go. Make our people smarter. We've got a little bit of an invasion going on here. Do I have a fleet nearby that can deal with? Kind of. That's why I need those constructors to protect these bases. We got a shipyard at Iconia. Let's go for the interstellar exchange. That's going to give us even more influence. We're up to 128% influence boosting. So Iconia is just cranking out 380 influence per turn. Amazing. That Beacon of Babylon really doing its work right now. Might be good for me to build some more cultural districts around it to just further this influence. I wish I could know, like, how exactly does the influence bubble work? Like, does it G? If I hover over here, it's got 300, 306. This has none. So I don't understand, like, I don't understand how, like, the radius, yeah, the natural influence radius here is 25. So what is making that? Is it like the square root? Like what is the calculation? So if I go like 3566 divided by 25, that's not it. Yeah, I'm just not really sure how influence works, but I think it would be cool to build up a really influential capital. So what we'll do is, adjacent to the Beacon of Babylon, we like that flat influence bonus. I'm thinking we could for sure build the cultural district here. Boom. An entertainment district here wouldn't be bad. That would be like 7% approval, which should clear up any approval issues we have. Just pop that down there, that's fine. That'll give us a nice base. Wow, we have 77 manufacturing. A lot of it's coming from mineral input. Okay. So a little bit of approval there is fine. Nova 2. Let's go ahead and just build some more supply ships just to keep these places, you know, keep them growing. We've basically won the war as far as I'm concerned. So feeding supply ships into the planets that are producing the most important things are good. Ooh, +1 move to all ships seems good for a long, long time. Iconia? Honestly, you can build supply ships just like insanely quickly. Yeah, supply ships are the move. Just spam out supply ships to feed your planets. We've already won this war, so it's a matter of just cleaning up as far as I'm concerned. Processor upgrades, all of our population should be more intelligent now. We can get more research capability. We'll get the Orbital Institute, quantum physicists. We have some modules, and we do actually have a lot of bases around the capital that I'd like to upgrade. I don't need support range. I don't need scanners. I don't need the mining barracks. We've already claimed the local stuff. We don't need these things to be better defended. So I'm going to go to the economic starbase now and start getting things like the starbase factory. That's a 3% manufacturing, another 4% manufacturing, another 5% manufacturing. So we just boosted the manufacturing of this place by another 12% thanks to this starbase, which is like having an extra tile, an extra factory, just, chipping in, helping out, making things go a little bit better, which is pretty damn good. It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good, right? Okay, so we've managed to build a big old factory in here. I spy like at least 3 places it would be good to add even more factories to. So we would like to do that. And we're up to 45 production. So we're going to take this one, engineered landslide, a little planetary conversion, and soil engineering on these 3. And then 3 more factories in here will give a lot of adjacency. We also want to upgrade the manufacturing in of itself. It seems like a good move because then all of these factories get a percentage boost. And then if we could get some asteroid fields in here, that'd probably be really good. In fact, let me go ahead and get myself a asteroid miner in this world, because if I pop that right there, it'll get this planet quite a bit of base production. So that'll help a lot. There's probably like a super optimal way to do all these things, but I'm kind of just like, I'm playing it by ear and I'm working on things and I'm, we're making it happen, basically, is what I'm saying. It may not be happening in the most perfect and efficient way, but I would like the grid to go away now. Okay, I managed to get rid of the grid. The grid was hurting my eyeballs, and Lord knows my eyeballs are precious. It's a precious resource. I have beautiful eyeballs. Have you seen my eyeballs? They would make an angel weep. They are the most precious and beautiful eyeballs that you may ever see. Let's go ahead and quick battle. I don't know what I'm saying. Listen, you get into this zone when you're a content creator, when you're a YouTuber, when you're a performer. You just exist as a vessel for the strangest thoughts in human history, because really what you're doing is exploring like the landscape of meaning and entertainment. Oh yeah, let's blow up this starbase. Boom, get wrecked. Oh, it's really satisfying to destroy these starbases, because I also want you to remember it cost them a population to build these starbases, and I'm blowing them up. So I'm just blowing up their people. We're blowing them out of the sky. Is this a sky or is this a galaxy? Is a galaxy a sky? Ooh, I don't know. Kind of. Not? Maybe? Okay, research matrix is completed. We have the Orbital Institute, the Quantum Physicist, and a few other things. Missile weapon power, 10% missile attack. Let's take it. Hell yeah. I think at this point, though, we're like pretty unbeatable on the military front. We definitely want to take out the starbase because, again, it's building ships. We want to take away their capability of fighting. Very important that you protect your shipyards, by the way, in this game. And then we will quick battle to clear this planet of its garrison. And then we will invade the planet itself. It'll take 2 months to invade because we have pretty average invasion fleets, I feel. Like, they're not amazing, but they do the job. Can I rally to the planet? No, you have to rally outside of a planet. That's fine. The good thing is rally points do exist, at least, even if you have to kind of click around a little bit. Asteroid miner. So this planet is currently producing 45 production. If I get these asteroids, right? Yes, mining cluster. Now it's producing 49 production. So it was worth 5 production. Like 0.4 asteroid production became an extra 5. So it's pretty good. I would call that pretty effective levels of production increase. Yep, go ahead and build that governor's mansion. I'm really enjoying the building and construction and improving of planets. It's like a really nice vibe. Oh, this fleet got wrecked. No, it didn't. We're fine. We captured an enemy vessel, I think, or something. I'm not sure what happened there. We beat him. Okay. The game doesn't want to show me. Listen, I'm just not going to question it. Confusing things happened. We've got a siege ship there. Let's go for beam it. What is this? Prometheon? Blast them. What is this starbase even here for? I don't understand. 10% missile attack. Ooh, improves relic benefits. 25% more relic benefit. Bigger fleets. Ooh, soldiering. Yeah, 10% more soldiering. Seems like an appropriate response to the current situation. You guys are actually capable of invading, so you should go and see if you can, make something happen over here. So Alpha 1, I think we want to keep building modules. I'll just spam out a whole bunch of modules here. Well, I could be technically feeding production into this planet. We've already got an amazing production line in here. Definitely. Wow, I was expecting more shipyard production. Why is the shipyard production so low? Let me see here. Alpha 1. Oh, yeah, there it is. Really, 66? I was expecting a little bit more shipyard production. It doesn't let me see, because we do have the starport here. Yeah, I was expecting just better. I mean, it's fine. It's not a bad amount of shipyard. I was expecting closer to 100, but that's not how it works. All right, let's deploy this world ender. What have we got here? Synthetic life, boom. We'll deploy the world ender just generally in this direction. This planet is coming along very nicely. It actually produces a really nice widespread. Interesting. Are you a tropical world, so you just generate base tourism? Very cool. Influence bubble of our capital is like giga spreading, which is exactly what we like to see, thanks to this massive influence up to 400 and something or other. All right, a little battle here, total loss for the enemy. They're really struggling to do anything to me, which again, totally fine by me. I mean, if you're struggling to defeat me, fairly easy battle. We just took that world, actually. We actually just straight up took it. You should kill this thing, and then you should kill that space thingy. TARF 3, we can colonize that. A little bit questioning the whole TARF thing. They want a peaceful resolution. Nope. You must be eradicated. So we can purge the organic infestation of TARF 3. We can get +2 usable tiles. I'm going to go ahead and take those +2 usable tiles because that increases the quality of the world. We got drone soldiers, improved research. Yeah, we definitely want to improve our research. So this world has come along a long way, and we've got a lot of potential upgrades that we could do. We don't necessarily need food. I would like to maybe build like a housing triangle in here and build up the population. The manufacturing is fine. We also maybe want to consider like the bureaucratic offices. This gives, here we go. I've got a good move here. If I build the bureaucratic office here, it is a population improvement that gives control. Did I build the governor mansion? I did build the governor manor. Okay. The influence in here is fine. The surveillance center wouldn't be bad. I'm thinking a bureaucratic office here, and then a surveillance center on this tile could be good. The innovation complex, I would not mind like maybe making like a little research thingy over here. Arnor Spice, precursor. Ooh, the Arnor Spice could be interesting. The precursor souvenir shop, yeah. Precursor nanites. Let's go. Can we buy Arnor Spice here? Let's have a look. No Arnor Spice on the market right now, unfortunately. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Okay, Zhang fleet. Oh my god, look at the conquest rating on this fleet. Is insane. Yeah, go slap apart some of these worlds now. Easily just one-turning these planets. We can one-turn this as well. Oh, 1 month. It's beautiful. We basically completely conquered the Arcean Empire. They've a single planet left and a couple of star bases. But that should mean they're just dunzo. No casualties, total loss for the enemy. Ship upgradable now. One of my favorite things. We could get the Illyrium cell. Let's do it. +7 combat strength. Multiple Illyrium cells. You got commander. So this is a level 3 ship. Whew. It's getting scary. So add more transports or siege ships to your fleet. So we're just not quite strong enough to overcome the planet's defenses yet. That's fine. We'll need more of that. We can blow up their star bases. The Festron Hunt has a pretty big military, although it's probably nowhere near as capable as mine. We can get the AI Overseer and predictive processors. Improves the production of our worlds. Hell yeah. Let's go for Xeno production modifiers. Zhang fleet. Head to Ain. This fleet should totally also head to Ain too. 2 months remaining on the siege. It's doable. Still feeding my supply ships into my worlds. Oh, I have enough modules now to maybe continue to develop this world. It'd be great to get the starbase laboratory, right? That's nice. 0G experimentation, a little bit of science. Get a nice trade station here. Trade route value, 10%. A little bit of growth income. I like my income to be gross, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Ico's fleet, 400 health. 6 of 11. 40 out of 58. I suppose we could set up to go to war with the Iconian Refuge, who are kind of our main antagonists, like from a story perspective. So I'm just not sure how you win the game, but I want to look. I think the Festron Hunt are going to be one of my biggest opponents. They actually have quite a bit more faction power than me. They have a lot more military power than me. I have better tech and I have way better production. I have better economy, I have better tech. I have a better ascension score and a better sector ownership, bigger population. I think I can take these guys on. They have like heavily focused on building an actual military fleet, but I'm hoping that I might be able to like outbuild them. Oh man, we destroyed the Arcean Republic and I just got an achievement for killing a faction. That's beautiful. Relic bonuses, kill bots. There we go. Another 10% soldiering, bigger fleets. You know, these seems to be, I'm going to follow the path that the game pushes me down. Randomized tech tree. Zhang 1, you know, I would like more star bases. So if I look here, we've got 2 pop in here, so we can get a couple constructors. It is quite difficult when you're playing the Yor to get constructors because you have to hard build your population. So it's kind of I wouldn't call it frustrating. It's just kind of difficult to make it work. Oh yeah, we're up to 500 influence per month in here. That's beautiful. That should start to really spread our influence bubble in a really, really nice way. We need Helios, or we need 2 Helios ores. So let me see if I can't buy that. 1, 2, 3. I'll buy 3 Helios ore. I got a ton of Durantium, so I'll just sell like down to like 20-ish. You don't need more than 20 in my opinion. I'll sell like some Illyrium I won't sell. I won't sell Prometheon. Honestly, I should probably buy some Prometheon. Just to get myself under control. And I'll buy a couple precursor nanites just to have them, and a couple harmony crystals. Again, just to have them, right? It's good to have them in the bank. The Galactic Bazaar changes, on a regular basis, so you need to be prepared for that. Let's have a look at our governors. We need a Minister of Health. 13 score on this guy. We'll recruit him. Oh, yeah. -2 social. He's defiant, and he's an equalitarian. So we will put him in charge of the Ministry of Health, which is a 26% growth bonus, which I don't know what that means for the Yor, but it's there. Bad social scores, sadly. So I need someone with a good resolve. 6 resolve, that's not quite enough. Can I recruit more? Yeah, let's invite some leaders. Have a look at our options. I would like at least like a 9 or 10 resolve. This is a 9 resolve. This seems okay. Yeah, I'll take the 9 resolve. I'll make him the Minister of Defense. That's going to be a 9% hit points bonus for our ships and a 9% planetary defense bonus. Minister for Culture would like a good social score. This guy's got a pretty good social score, 7. Nowhere near as good as I would like. Do I want tourism or culture? Let's go for culture first. So that's 14% culture. This is 7% tourism. Ooh, that's a lot of money, actually. I'm going to go for the tourism because that's 7% money. Is that just on every planet? Oh, wow, it is just on every planet. The Minister of Tourism can be a real moneymaker. That's super good. That's really good. Wow. So like just every planet I have now has a tourism score? Yeah. That just added 6 money, like 6 base income to this planet that then goes through my multipliers. I mean, I don't end up with a huge amount more, but like, oh my God, gross income plus 450, 100 trade route income, 90 money per month. Yeah, our economy is absolutely storming along. Now, I'm curious about these planets because there's probably a whole bunch of pop on them. Oh, and they've been upgraded. Oh, yeah. We'll need more money before we do any more stuff there. So do we want to reorganize these 3 fleets actually while we have a chance? So we're at peace. So we could reorganize these into something. Like I could make this a fighting fleet, or I could add siege to it. Like I'm pretty sure I could split these 3 up and make 2 really strong fleets. So let me take the surveyor out. We've got a world ender in here, nothing in here. What do you got? You got a transport? Can I upgrade this transport to a... No, I don't know how to upgrade. It would be good to get a second world ender in this. So boom. Now we got good soldiering. Then I guess I'll add another couple cruisers. Yeah. You know what? I could add even another cruiser. And now this fleet goes crazy, dude. We got a leader that gives fleet hit points. 700 hit point fleet. That's crazy. 126 conquest rating. Not that high, actually, but it still goes crazy. 31 combat rating. Then we got this fleet here with 30 combat rating and 500 health. It's missing a cruiser. So if we could get another cruiser in there, that'd be sick. But I think there's a world ender here. And then the survey ship can go back to surveying, because that's its real mission in life. So we got 2 hyper fleets. There should be a 3rd fleet somewhere. How do I go to fleet management? We got Iconia's fleet. Oh, there's a fleet in orbit of the planet, of course. Yeah, this fleet goes crazy. Yeah, it's got some conquest rating. Maybe I should make a Giga Conquest fleet. I think I will. I'm going to reorganize these fleets again next turn. And then I think Iconia is next. So Galactic Resupply Doctrine, we got crazy logistics. We can definitely turn these into a single fleet. Oh yeah. Drive system optimization, +2 moves. We'll be able to conquer the galaxy so quickly. So let me grab all of my soldiering boats. There's the transport, pop both of those out. Now we're talking an 850 health fleet with over 300 conquest power, 33 combat rating. We'll take the leader out of this. And can the rest of these guys fit in here? Oh man. 36 combat power, 750 health. So we've got 2 crazy fleets. I'm going to send you back to Zhang to go get outfitted with a new fleet. But we got 2 insane fleets now that we can go conquer Icos with, which we will absolutely do. Our creators, we are going to go obliterate them. So we definitely want to get this Prometheon over here. So I'll set up a mining barracks in this local area. We'll work on that. We got a supply ship at the capital. We're still building up that resequencing stuff. +2 moves coming in. Boost the speed of all ships. Hell yes. Another +2 moves. I love it. Oh, and we even uncovered a manufacturing district boost here. That's going to be at 24%. Another manufacturing district and another manufacturing district. Oh, buddy. Another 3 manufacturing things, then we'll buff up again. So with a base of 9.7 manufacturing, we are cranking out 70 production per turn on this planet. I love it. We can go higher, I think. Definitely can go higher. The Tower of Endless Nights. This is +1 control per month, +2 sensor rating, 10% crime, culture points, and a little bit of manufacturing. Gives +2 to all. Well, what I was thinking of building is a surveillance center right here, because this would lower crime and boost both of these adjacent buildings. I do like the idea of wetlands actually lowering manufacturing. That's kind of a cool idea. I definitely would like a housing district here, because I want to start thinking about popping this world. Innovation complex, I will pop that right there, and then I'll give a little research district. I'm going to get the Epimetheus field, so we can get that Epimetheus pollen. In fact, I'm going to prioritize that a little bit higher. Maybe not full height, but definitely towards the front of the queue. We can even fit another world ender into this anti-planet fleet to bring it up to like an insane conquest rating. We should be able to one-turn most planets we encounter. Do I want to start producing another fleet? I think what I really need is I need to produce these modules, and I also need to do treasure hunts. I'm going to just bang out like a few treasure hunts to get a bit of money in the bank. And then over here, I'm going to produce modules because I got a lot of star bases that I want to build up. So I sent a constructor to grab these Prometheons. I think it would be good to get the thulium as well. You'd be a foolium not to get the thulium. Let's have a look at our mining. So we've got a deep space mining base here. Ooh, Ancient Study Center. Hell yes. Xenoarchaeology, precursor studies. So that will improve the colony, the economic relic here. It still wants to be upgraded somehow. Not in the plans. You definitely need to be upgraded. A little bit of antimatter would be good. Although you're not that important because it's a single antimatter thing compared to like if we could get a mining base here. Now that would be sick. Speaking of which, let's get another constructor. Let's see, Techapod Hive. Those are good for mining. So I'll buy a couple of those because these mining star bases, I believe you can build a Techapod mining unit that will give you, just a little bit more Durantium or whatever. Good long-term play in my opinion. +2 moves right there. Boost the speed. Oh yeah, we're just going for all the speed. Hell yeah. Drive system optimization again. We have enough culture points to get a progressive thing. Deep investigation could be okay. Breakthrough tech, futurist, quantum leap. This is the 1,000 science like right now. I don't know if we need 1,000 science right now. I don't know what breakthrough tech discount means, so I'm just going to hold on to my culture points so we can focus on collectivism. Man, Iconia goes hard. 200 military production. Let's do some treasure hunts to refill our coffers. This constructor, I would like to send to, there's like Durantium. Yeah, I'd like to grab this Durantium. Historic Revelation. Navigator's Covert. Actions Uncovered. Awesome. 65. 146. I'm sorry, but your singularity can help you at this time. They want 70 credits. Sure, you can have 70 credits. +2 moves, awesome. Why am I still getting these? What is going on? Is this just a repeatable? I don't need to improve my drive systems anymore. I need to go for other things. I mean, I guess I can, theoretically, I can keep just, I could have really fast ships that can cross the galaxy in a single turn. I mean, is there a reason not to do that? Let's take the self-replicating mass driver. That sounds like a fun weapon. We'll give that to the whole fleet. +2 damage, 36, looking good, looking good. I think this little beastie is attacking my planet. Hold on, just hang on here a moment. 176 treasury, 145 treasury, +2 moves. So am I still, wow, it just really wants me to keep doing that tech. I think something is bugged out because I'm not benefiting from this because my ships are not getting faster. So I'm just gonna assume the tech tree is a little borked. And I'm going to start just doing things manually, like that antimatter power plant up there looks pretty good. Let's have a look here. We got pretty big decay on a lot of these planets here. So maybe it would be good to get a governor. Let's have a look. You got pretty good stats across the board. And you got good loyalty. Let's do it. So, wow. This planet goes hard. It has some weird stuff already on it, which is great. We definitely want to build a shipyard. And we want to put the colony capital down. I don't even know where to put it though. Oh, here it is. Core world capital is here. I would definitely have moved this somewhere else. We're going to have to retool this whole thing. Ooh, iron ore spice. We definitely want to get that online. In fact, I would love to pay for it to go online, but we can't. There are some, we do have Arcean pops in our planets now. It's kind of interesting that they do grow. They're a little bit harder to keep happy. They got high expectations, we're unprotected, population capacity, yada, 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 yada. But we could do some interesting stuff with what's going on here. Yeah, we can make this planet work. I'm surprised this is all that was left after the invasion. 300 treasury, 300 treasury, antimatter power plants. Oh, and the antimatter power plant just is like a wildcard improvement. It just buffs everything adjacent to it. That's actually really cool. Let's go for Claytronics for the manufacturing upgrade. Singularity power plants, awesome. What's going on here in Iconia? We uncovered a pair of mountains. It's kind of exciting. We could put down culture districts. I think I will pop down culture districts temporarily, but what I really want to do is to put down like a spice market and the precursor souvenir shop. So I'll just do culture districts for now, but that's not really what I want to do long term. And then I'll also go for like soil engineering and then a habitat improvement over here. So this is a class 31 world. We're going to bring it up to a class 33. These planets should probably get some sort of boost on it. There we go. Orbital Research Lab +1 science. Boom. And I will get you an Orbital Research Lab as well. Boom. Then the actual planet itself, I may as well get it a space elevator. Boom. And an Orbital Research Lab. Boom. That's another 10 science per turn. So we just heavily invested into the good stuff. Surveillance system, tech mod mining unit. I'm a little bit confused. One of these worlds over here, it has like interstellar defense modules. I don't get why I can build that over here and I can't build it in other ones. Like it's a military starbase, right? And I got another military starbase over here. No, this is a mining. Oh, I got no military starbase. I can't get no constructor. Boom. That's the problem. We don't have a military starbase. We're learning. Looks like the Festron hunt is actually killing the Iconians. The Icos. So my constructor is in position over here. I definitely want a mining guy. So I'll position you right here. Build you as a mining starbase. Awesome. Mining drones, mining barracks, mining headquarters. I guess we could build a Techopod hive. So we're up to like, that's a whole Durantium per turn in here now. Otherwise, we don't need any more improvements. That's fine how it is. Would be good for me to get an asteroid miner in this base because there is a pair of asteroids over here that we could scoop up. There's also a bunch of asteroids over here that were scoopable, but you know. So BMIM2, you need supply ships. You need to get your recursive supply ship economy going. It's getting fed by so much stuff. Why is Aegina feeding this world? Interesting. I got my constructor over here. Let us get a little mining starbase. There's no like relics nearby or anything that I could also scoop up. Nope. So just do a little mining base right there. Awesome. We finally got the old Prometheon. We want to get as much Prometheon as possible. Nice. We can upgrade our manufacturing again. We could choose a new tech. I think this is actually just broken. Whatever's going on there. Singularity power plants. All right. Costs antimatter, Durantium, Illyrium, 1 per galaxy. It has a manufacturing, +2 to all manufacturing, provides a global manufacturing bonus. Interesting. And then obviously upgrade manufacturing again. Sure. Oh yeah, look at this. This carpet of factories is just a beautiful sight to behold. We got a galactic mainframe. This planet is not good at the science. Also, I don't like that I have to make food now. Meat. My meat people. The people that are made of meat. We will upgrade our manufacturing because that's just another huge boost to manufacturing. And then I will manufacture 2 new population. Let's have a look here. Governor Mansion. This is a wealth improvement. If I put it here, it gives +1 to all. It's kind of exciting and fun. It gives 10 loyalty for the governor too. The antimatter power plant is level 3 to all. So depending on where exactly I put, I mean right here, feels quite good. Boost all these adjacent tiles that I have to build up eventually. Bureaucratic offices, population and military. Well, that's got to go beside my starport. As does the Tower of Endless Night. I don't care about that. Galactic mainframe. Don't really care about that. Manufacturing capital. I mean, technically I could make this a manufacturing capital, but I don't know if I want to. This would make this a perfectly polluted world, which would be kind of fun. It's kind of quirky. Let's planetary soil upgrade. We definitely want to put stuff adjacent to this antimatter power plant, and it's probably going to be housing in here. It'll take a while for us to finish all this stuff, but we will get through it. I'll buy a couple of snuggler colonies. I have hypersilicates. I have heliosaur. I could sell hypersilicates, so might not be advisable. I can, however, sell other stuff. You know what? I'm going to tell these fleets to go surveying. That might keep them busy for a while. And then if I go to cultural progression, I could get deep investigation. Nah, collectivism. 20% resistance. Oh, citizens' expectations reduced. Boom. 12 logistics is amazing. Loving the idea of logistics. We've got a constructor near the capital. And what we want is a military base that prevents invasion. There's the military base. We will need to actually get modules, but this should now prevent invasions in the local area, which means we don't really need garrisons in the way that we probably did previously. I mean, you still got to have a garrison to make it so the planet's like, oh, we're undefended. Eh. So they don't whine about it. But beyond that, you know, we're good. Mining starbase, awesome. 95 treasury, 250 treasury. We're making money. We're filling that coffer up. Okay, Arnor Spice Farm is a go. We gotta redesign this whole planet. I just don't have it in me this turn. I'm gonna wait a turn or two before I just even look at that planet again, because fuck that. So we made the Singularity Power Plant, which is exciting. Manufacturing Stimulus. I think that's just a 10% manufacturing boost across all of my worlds. Reinforced Core, Ambient Energy. Sure, let's reinforce our cores. Do some crunches, you know what I'm saying? Oh yes, we rolled another research district here. That's beautiful. So we'll get the research district. That's going to be a 50% research boost on our base research in here. That is disgusting. We'll do a couple of researches to keep this planet going. It is cranking out. We probably should have a shipyard in here. Do we care? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, that's a lot of trade routes. Someone's trading with me a lot, which I'm okay with because I like money. I love money. Let me have a look at the supply ship. Can I like edit the supply ship? What if I do? What can you put more than one per ship? Oh well, would be nice if you could finish more than one ship per turn. Let's get a whole bunch of supply ships to keep pumping Alva going, because we got a big old construction queue we need to get through here. 200 treasury, 200 treasury. Yeah, we're filling that coffer up real quick. I don't want to declare war on the Manti. No, thank you. So I'm wondering, what's the radius of my capital now? Oh, it is 42. This place goes hard. Let's see. We could strip mine the world. We don't really want to do that. We could produce modules. I guess I'll do like 3 modules plus upgrades. Keep this place busy for a little while. I don't know. I'm just kind of chilling, having a great time, letting the things come to me. Oh, I gained a one-time burst of knowledge. Nice. I don't know what that means or what it does, but I'll take it. Okay, so the Festrin Hunt have declared war on me, and we also upgraded our people's cores. I don't know where my fleets went. I had a couple of fleets here. Hold on. Where did they go? You. Oh, we're in deep. But we will abandon our surveys to quick battle our way through enemy fleets. This is my battle fleet that does not have invasion capabilities. So we definitely want to just like blast through as much Festron stuff as possible. While my other fleet, this one, does the invading. Okay, this planet is just really well-rounded. Something I'm enjoying. Just a well-rounded, positive vibe of a planet. I think it makes sense to engineer the stuff here. I think it totally makes sense. Oh, the antimatter power plant thing, that might be like a once per civilization thing. Whatever. Not a big deal. Would love to surround the core world capital with housing buildings. Seems kind of fun to me. Soil engineering, habitat improvement. Let's kind of try to do this a little bit more efficiently because I'm noticing something. So engineered landslide, soil engineering, habitat improvement. I'll do a resequencing station here. If I cancel this, habitat improvement there. What if I cancel this? Soil engineering. Okay, I don't want to do the engineered landslide there. What about terraforming module? Okay. Engineered landslide. Okay, this is a little bit more efficient. Let's just make it so the cheapest ones go first. And you shall build supply ships so that this planet can finish its terraforming a little bit quicker and start to reach its final form. Oh, hey, nice. Yeah, we want to increase the class of this world, do a bunch of terraforming. I really enjoy the terraforming mechanics in the city building. For a long time, I did not like how city building and like planetary manufacturing and like how you built up your planets in Galciv worked. It was just something, it just kind of felt alien, but I feel like they've really nailed down that system. I'm really glad they did a lot of iteration on it, because a couple times I played Galciv 4 like before they had done a bit more iteration on it, and I would just get really sick of the planetary management. I just didn't enjoy it, but now it feels really satisfying. Like whatever they did, they nailed it. The system just feels, this definitely feels like the best Galciv game ever made, which ideally would have been their goal. So we're going to put a starport on this military thing. Right, that just feels right to me. Starport goes here. Adjacent to that, ideally, would be a colonial generator. I'll put that on the manufacturing spot. So colonial generator here. Then we will do a planetary conversion. So a little bit of manufacturing. We definitely want the fusion power plant. We definitely want the supply depot over here too, for sure. And so there'll be a bit of manufacturing going on up here in the north. All right, we got a pretty big battle here, but our fleets are just so far away. The fact that we have cruisers and they're coming in here with like frigates and fighters, I don't even think we take a loss here. Yeah, we took a little bit of damage, but nothing beyond that. And we're also getting a ton of experience for killing all these ships. We do have to worry about the Libertas fleets down here. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down to the Zhang shipyard and start to pump out military to refill this fleet, because there's a bit of Festron Hunt noise going on. But the thing is, they focused so heavily on small ships that's going to bite them in the ass. So let's cancel the production of modules here. I may as well quickly check my design. Is there like a better design than the CPU M8? Like if I take a look here, no more equipment manifests. We got neutron blasters, which are 3 beam attack. We could put plasma pods, 4 beam attack. So replace the plasma pods. We got Helios rockets. We could for sure go up to Phoenix rockets. So similar mass. Boom, boom. We do have a railgun on this as well. We could probably just drop the railgun and give this some shields. Like one, can't quite fit 2 barrier fields on there, but this just feels better to me. We got 14 shield strength, 12 evasion, 15 armor, beam attack and missile attack, no railgun attack, which I'm fine with. I guess I could drop the hull support. That doesn't seem as important when we have better defense, which would allow me to put a railgun back on. Why would I put a railgun on when I could just put on another Phoenix missile though? You know what I mean? Or just go to antimatter missiles. Like drop the Phoenixes. We compare the Phoenix, right? That's 5 attack, 6 manufacturing cost versus 6 attack, 6 manufacturing cost with 1 antimatter. So 1, 2, 3. We got plenty of antimatter. Like we make 0.1 per turn. We're not going to be building more than one of these. I guess they do use 3 antimatter. They're quite expensive. Quite expensive. Do we need an interstellar drive on this ship? Because if we take off the interstellar drive, we could add on a cannon. A little enhanced thulium railgun. Now here's the thing. If we're doing that, we may as well go for the Illyrium guns too. You know what I mean? And these guys, you can get the double Illyrium that takes up a little bit less mass. So we could, in theory, get 4 Illyrium plasma pods on this, which goes hard. That's a 25 beam attack, 22 missile attack, and 4 kinetic. Kinetic is for close range. I like this. It's an expensive as hell ship, but we have the late game economy to do this now. Okay, so we got barrier fields, targeted computer, weapon jammers, titanium plating. Is there a better? No, titanium plating is what we've got right now. So I'm going to save this. This is going to be the M1. So now when I come in here, this thing costs a lot of Illyrium, but again, we have the option. Precursor nanites, Arnor spice. Oh yeah, buy a bunch of Arnor spice, then immediately come to Iconia, and we want to build a spice market. We need 2 more precursor nanites. Hold on, let them cook. 2 more precursor nanites. I bought a few extra. Now if I come into here, we could go tourism ham. Not enough Illyrium. Okay, so we can build the spice market for tourism and the precursor souvenir shop for tourism. I'm going to delete the heritage. I'm going to do something weird here. I'm going to delete this heritage center. I'm going to put a culture district here. I'm going to delete the think tank temporarily because I want to build like a little tourism block here. So I want the heritage center. I want the precursor souvenir shop. And I want the spice market all adjacent to each other. So these guys will all buff and boost each other and give me a big old boost to my tourism. Now that'll be fun. Let's do a beam volley on the adjacent fleet. Couldn't quite get close enough to attack him, but we did kill one of the ships with a beam volley. All right, I was meant to buy Illyrium. So we're going to buy Illyrium hard. So the CPU M1 has, if I hold down shift here, combat rating of 10 compared to the combat rating of 9. Total attack is 51. Compared to their total attack of 25. So they're twice as effective in terms of total attack. Slightly lower health, but I think cheaper overall. We'll build 2 of those. Very advanced ship cruisers. We're the most prestigious civilization. We're at 51% prestige. Ambient energy is completed. Stellar emigration, upgrade culture. 30% influence goes. Oh, culture too. Killbots. Shield augmentation. Let's go for armor material science. Improve our armor. Well, stellar emigration seems good. We'll go for that. All right, they want to trade. I don't really care about this trade deal. No, thank you. Your 1s and 0s were not aesthetically pleasing. Oh, 100 influence in all worlds. Boom. Thank you for that. All right, go ahead, violate this planet. Skadoosh, it is now ours. Then go violate this planet. You go hard. Quick battle these guys. We want to clean up any of these like small little fleets we can catch like out in the open. Plus 10 culture, 30% influence, upgrade culture. Cultural assimilation could be useful. Assimilation foundation, that's influence growth, plus 3 to influence. Yeah, let's go for cultural assimilation. Trying to think, how do I get more prestige? I guess I just keep capturing stuff and see what we can do. Let's get another manufacturing upgrade in here. I'll prioritize it too. We're up to 100 production per turn, 146 production up there. Lovely. Let's make the fusion power plant. I want to put it there. It'll get good adjacency. to the military thing, which is, you know, one of our main priorities. Make sure we're getting lots of military production. Assimilation Foundation, upgrade culture, interstellar ministry, influence growth, culture, awesome. Cultural domination, let's do that. That's another like influence growth boost. How is the influence in my capital actually? So up to 17% tourism. Now that's what we like to see. Interestingly, the 5% tourism per level isn't base term, it's a tourism modifier. So weird. Whereas the tourism from this is different, even though they're both labeled the same. Probably going to want to fix those tooltips. Although actually, I don't know that yet because it's not actually technically built. So we'll have to wait a turn to see if that is actually working as intended. We should totally kill these probes over here from the Festron hunt. Alva 1, where's Alva? Alva is over here. So yeah, we were still pumping out a lot of stuff here. We're definitely into the late game production-wise because we can crank out supply ships like we're one-turning most things. It's one of my favorite parts of the Yours. You don't care about pollution. You're synthetic. Who gives a damn? Just make as much stuff as you want. All right, let's go ahead and invade Sanctum. 1 month remaining, which means I think we one-turned it. And then New Iconia will be next. 0 months remaining. I think that was an instant success. We are absolutely obliterating these planets. Somehow the Icosians survived. Let's go for Heika. We got to take out some of these little fleets that are hanging around. Should be, you know, no casualties whatsoever for us. I suspect they will start begging for peace soon. I wish there was like a way to tell how they feel about the war. I mean, they technically have more military power, but I have way more power in general. Also, one thing I totally forgot to do is to actually set up factions. Increase the rate of benefit we get from precursor relics. Increases the maintenance of structures and stuff. So I need to like assign people to these guys. So we need intelligence and social. High intelligence. There we go. This guy's got high int. So I'm going to put him into the Your Singularity faction. So it's worth 2%. Oh, that's nice influence growth. Ooh, nice production too. What do you gain production in here for? Production based on diligence. Interesting. Oh, he's got a 13 diligence. Welcome to the production core, good sir. So we're recruiting them all now. Cultural beacon, indoctrination center, celebrity, influence growth, culture points. Brilliant. Let us go for cultural affinity. I guess I'm just going for influence because I'm just trying to like control. I'm trying to make the bubble of influence around my capital is like giga huge. It's kind of working. Oh yeah, that's weird. It's really weird. What the hell's going on here? Precursor souvenir. Yeah, there's like an inconsistency with how the tourism percentages work here. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. But there is like a weird inconsistency. I don't know how to explain this, but the Heritage Center is giving me a 5% tourism and then a 15% tourism boost, right? Which is just kind of odd. But we are getting 25 tourism income, which is getting translated through. So influence is nice. Cannot build already in queue. Okay. My people will soon be starving. That is not my problem. My people do not make food. So if you are starving, it is your own fault for being made of meat and needing food. Ooh, cultural beacon, 1 per galaxy. Now, there's a nice wonder we would like to build adjacent to the Beacon of Babylon. Assimilation Foundation, +3 to level of influence. What do these guys get per level? They get 5% per level. This gets 10% per level, so it is definitely an upgrade. This also gets 10% per level. Let's delete this cultural district. We will build the Assimilation Foundation right there. That's a big old culture boost. Then we'll delete this culture district and we will build the cultural beacon. I need to make sure this shipyard here is just making supply ships, not constructors. Supply ship, supply ship, supply ship, supply ship. I'm wondering if this ship can take on some of these enemies on its own. It should. Oh, total loss. Cancel. Get the hell out of Dodge. All right, let's kill these guys on the way to these other planets. Total loss for the enemy. Quick battle, easy. We'll catch these other guys as well. Quick battle, and then we can head for Heika and conquer another world. Oh, finally coming back to this planet. It's been a while. Been a little while. The shadow temples, trade networks. I mean, this is definitely a science world, but there's still room on the edges for other stuff. We could make room for a starport if we really wanted to. We could make an okay starport. We could move this manufacturing area to somewhere else. Let's build a shipyard. And then we can start on a starport in here. And then once we have the starport, we can start to play around with maybe rebuilding this manufacturing facility and then turning this into maybe more of a population area. Population approval, all that stuff. Okay, so we can get a slipstream accelerator that makes our ships move faster nearby. Then we should totally give this starbase extra range. So now I'm pretty sure it makes all of my ships move faster inside of this bubble, which is cool. What else could we do? We don't have the Illyrium for a barrier array. We don't need the perimeter scanners. We could lower enemy ship speed. Well, I think this is my capital world, so I feel like this should be like a giga fortress. You know what I mean? Let's buy some Illyrium. I'll buy a Mosantium. I'll buy Arctocarpus vines. I have pollen, just to make sure I have them. And so now we go for the Omega Starbase defenses. So this thing it craps out damage. So now we want to make it tankier. Fortification module increases the effect of allied ships. Boosts move for allied ships. Okay, yeah. Increases the attack of allied ships and weakens enemy defenses. Hell yeah. So this thing just makes nearby ships super powerful and strong. So I just decided to like super uber fully upgrade it. It's got mega radius, 16 sensor range, 12 combat rating, all the defenses. It's got crazy good, not evasion, but like just generally taking damage. Kind of cool. Oh, hey, Hecate 2 is a class 1 poor world. We got a class 5 world over here. Oh, well, there's a bunch of low class worlds that we could totally assimilate into our empire. I don't know what's even going on there. That should be something we definitely look into going forward. Oh yeah, I forgot I was building up this brand new world. So we got a really nice starport. I think there's something to be said to be putting a bunch of stuff around. I think I was making a production area here to the north. So let's do a habitat improvement. Let's remove these manufacturing thingies down here. Just kind of shifting things over. Manufacturing. There'll be another one going there. I think we'll create like a little research sector down here. That feels good to me. I mean, this planet doesn't make that much research, but it'll fit nicely into the plan. Wealth. I mean, there's nothing wrong with making a bit of wealth. We'll stick to the research stuff for now. I am going to put a governor's manor here to boost the starport again, and also just boost adjacent stuff. We definitely want some population-based stuff here, so I think a bureaucratic office here is nice, and then maybe like a couple of housing districts or something. We'll figure it out. We got Hecate 1. I don't even remember putting a governor on this planet, but apparently, the Festron Hunt governor stayed. Cool. Not very well designed, planet-wise. Yeah. I don't remember getting a shipyard in here. I guess I'll go for the starport. That seems standard. We'll put a colonial generator next to it. We'll get the supply depot on the edge. And then the fusion power plant right there. Make sure we surround this in manufacturing districts. Build up that productivity. I want to get these Festron pops off this world. So I will build a couple of colony ships to try and, get them off there. And then I need to get a Yor pop over there or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I can't feed these people. Okay, this place now has a shipyard. I'm going to build a starport here. I would like the governor's manor to go there. I'm going to delete the colonial generator and move it over here as well. Then I will need probably an engineered landslide, a resequencing station, and an ultra terraformer. What if I cancel these? I'm kind of rethinking my positioning on stuff. What if I put the starport here? Kind of like this, maybe? Yeah, this feels a little bit better, and it leaves open a bit of population room over here. Okay, I think though this is as good a place as any to call that the end of this episode. I need to figure out how the wind conditions actually work in this game. But we're making pretty good progress on the prestige end of things. We got crazy good faction power, we got crazy good tech score. I don't know what galactic challenges are. I may have to try and like clear some of these precursor anomalies. I do have a fleet around that could probably do that, like this fleet right here could totally go clear that precursor anomaly. It's got a dreadnought in it, but I think we can do that. I'm going to call that the end of this episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.